I remember being 23 years old, running my first design agency with my friends. I don't recognize myself either. We started because we couldn't or wouldn't want to find a job. Oh, what an invaluable experience that was. Do you know that euphoric feeling of enthusiasm, like everything is possible, like you should never give up? Although we didn't have much to start with, let me just illustrate that. These were the second sneakers that I took from my younger brother. As the time passed by, challenges started to appear. Mistakes from not having enough experience started to creep in. I remember trust was a big issue. Client didn't trust us because we are young and obviously looking like that, and we didn't trust clients because we got fooled twice to work for free. None of us knew how to communicate with each other. We weren't profitable. We were eating Chinese noodle soups all day long with no job in sight. And I did what every freelance designers at the time did. I started shaping my skills on 99 designs. So my only advantage was that I was hungry for real. So suddenly I got a call from my high school friend Milica, and she said,
Hey, my boss needs a new UI designer. Please send me your portfolio in 3 days.
a new UI designer. Oh, I'm a web designer. I don't have any interfaces. So I got my sleeping bag, and first day I didn't do anything. Totally procrastinated in a search for inspiration. Second day, I'm sleeping in that filthy office with carpets probably 40 years old. That smell. Oh, I couldn't shake it off. All alone in an empty building and scared, obviously. So I don't know if I can make it. I remember fear tingling down my spine with every morning coldness. Will I finish it or will I be just another disappointment? I don't know. My team is relying on me. This is a real opportunity, maybe our last chance to survive. I finished it in the last minute. I got the job, got the first design mentor. The boss said, there's a lot that you need to learn, but I see the potential. I signed a bad contract, by the way, which said if I make any mistake, I need to refund them everything that they ever invested in me. I signed a standard developer's contract. Be aware of that always. I'll tell you in a second why. So, beside that, it was great. I learned so much from not knowing how to properly align a form until I managed to produce the same quality as my mentor with 15 years of experience in only 3 months. And that was my goal. That portfolio got me through the door, but I needed to work relentlessly to earn that. It was a career shaping learning experience, working on that quality level and loving what you're creating. 8 months have passed. The stress about making mistake then becomes something that I have started waking up with. This is why you want to sign a good contract. I remember clearly now. My heart was beating every morning like I just ran. I was paralyzed to do anything in fear that I'll do something wrong. I was hoping to get fired. My delivery slowed down and finally happened. The conversation with my mentor. I remember everything. He reminded me of what we achieved together so far. And then, like knife through butter, he said, "You're very talented. Your typography is good, but it's not enough. We want a complete designer, someone who knows a theory of form and illustrations." Half of that wasn't true. I expected the critique, but I didn't expect that he would purposely say something to hurt me. And I was devastated after that, replaying that in my mind over and over again like some dark cloud surrounding me. A rare authority figure said that I'm not good enough, and I lost all of my confidence. Why did he have a need to tell me something that will probably crush me after everything that I did for him? If he, with that experience, thinks that I'm not good enough, I must be, even if I feel I'm not. I tried to rationalize it, that he didn't handle that part very well. After all, he's just a man. Yet I couldn't continue to find another job. Unexpectedly, my friend Gutsunski called me to meet. He knew about everything and he was convincing me for hours how I'm good enough, comparing with other designers. But I was doubting it. My spirit was crushed. I was only seeing how someone is better than me and that I could never be that good. And then he brilliantly solved the problem for me. He said, "Bring everything you ever did tomorrow, my place." Tomorrow I came to his very practical and clean house, insecure, like I'm walking into some kind of therapy or intervention for hopeless designer case. And he was like, "Let's do this." Showing me at the MacBook. He opened the empty keynote and start typing Stefan Tosic, UI designer portfolio. He asked me, "What do you think is your best work?" I said, "This one." And he put it in the first place. He said, "Next." "This one." He arranged it with such confidence, although he wasn't a designer. Like it was nothing, like it wasn't important that much. And after half an hour, we had a first portfolio. And he said, "That's good enough, send it." And I sent it, and it didn't get a job. But I got the next one. I made that basic portfolio better with every new job opportunity until it became this. So the point is, it's not a big deal. It's what you have at the moment. It's not you, it's your skills. And job recruiters find different things important. You don't know at what phase of business they are in. And they can see potential even if you don't. You just need to be out there until opportunity arises. And when it does, and it will, you need to be prepared to give 1,000%. You'll get better. If you work your ass off, you'll get better. But you'll get better. And what else you got to do except to become curious about how you can improve your work? Why is something better and how you can achieve that? And after all these years, one thing is certain for me, there is always a way.